Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Okay guys, it is wicked, wonderful Wednesday. Alright, it is also July 29th. Okay guys, I'm going to get started using the tarot deck. Now this is a different tarot deck. It's called Cozy Witch Tarot Deck, okay? I used to use this deck, but I like the other one because it has all the, meanings and everything like that on it. So it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to read if you guys are just learning astrology or divination or anything like that, okay? But let's get started. I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to tell you guys for today for July 29th. Okay, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for July 29th? What do they need to know? Thank you. Okay, so this message has been showing up even in my other tarot decks, so you know that there's something going on with the energy when it comes to you guys having all the tools and the resources to be able to move forward on your path, whatever that path is, right? Because everybody's path is different, okay? And we also want to keep that in mind. But there's something about the number one, starting new beginnings or embracing new opportunities with the Magician. It says you have everything you need to do what you want, okay? So definitely take whatever resonates with this, but you are the Magician, or Magician energy is very significant. All right, guys. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What else can you tell them about this Magician energy for July 29th? What else do they need to know for July 29th? Oh, thank you, Spirit. We have the Sun. Okay, the number 19, it says, give yourself permission to experience joy. Okay, sunflowers could be significant to somebody. That could be confirmation as well. Some of you guys, it's funny because I mentioned bees and bumblebees yesterday on my story. Okay, this was yesterday because I was telling a little story about how I was trying to get into my car yesterday and I seen a bee, okay, at my foot. And I don't know if I'm allergic. I don't want to find out. That's what I said in my story. Like, I don't want to find out if that's hereditary. I don't want to know. Okay. Because I said if I was allergic and I get stung, you guys won't get no readings today. Okay. But long story short, I opened my car door. The bee came inside. And I'm not trying to agitate it, but I'm trying to like tell it to come out. I'm like, come on, get out, because I don't want it to be stuck in the car. I hate when insects are stuck in the car because it's hot in the car, right? They can just die, right? So I kind of was able to shoo it out, but that's obviously a sign when it comes to like good luck, prosperity, worker bees are significant too. So definitely take what resonates, but that was confirmation too with the symbolism of seeing the bee, okay? Somebody could like bees as well or works with bees, or just sunflowers are significant. So maybe you see certain things in, where you live or maybe online. Okay, we have the number 11. So 1 showed up in 11, so angel number 111 is significant, or even just 1111. But there's something about sticking to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Okay, so justice. So social media or just being online or just speaking, communicating is significant. For some of you guys, it's like somebody's on a laptop, and while they're on this laptop, it's like they're communicating about certain things. This could be about your truth, okay, what you're posting, but there's definitely something to do with throat chakra energy where you guys could be speaking your truth about certain matters. Now, with this Saturn retrograde, with karma and discipline and also responsibilities and things like that, there's something going on with the energy, like I had mentioned weeks ago, leading up to basically this time, where it's like a lot of people that were in your past, it's like a lot of these people are now realizing that you were always speaking the truth, or you were very truthful or honest, or even if they didn't like how you said it or the way it was said, it didn't matter. You were still speaking your truth. And I know sometimes I say, it's how you say it, not what you're saying. But there is certain times where you also had to put your foot down and show people like, hey, I don't have time for this. This is like, ridiculous, right? And it's kind of like this energy of like too late. It's too late, so it's almost like people are now starting to get this guilty conscience or get this feeling of, oh shoot, I shouldn't have treated the collective this way, or I shouldn't have done this to the collective, or I shouldn't have done these things, because now it's like your energy's not there anymore, or you took back your energy, and people are seeing that it's not about what you were doing, it's about how you were showing up. So it doesn't matter where you go, you flourish, right? And I think people who are watching you, okay, people who in the past are watching you, even if you know or you don't know, it's like they're watching you to see how you're flourishing, but then they're also wondering, how are you flourishing? You know what I mean, guys? So there's something about the energy, like I said. Okay, definitely take whatever resonates with that, but there's something about the energy, like I said, where you guys are showing up in this energy right now, where a lot of people are having second thoughts or second guesses about, maybe the way that they treated you, or maybe the way that they, had certain circumstances that you guys had to deal with. You know what I mean? So let's see what else shows up, okay? So 6 of Cups, give yourself the compassion you were never given, okay? Flowers are very significant. There's something about your growth. And if you notice, this person's like on wheels, but they have like a flower shop. Traveling is significant too. It's like while you go through this travel on your journey, you're growing, okay? There's growth. Like, as you travel, or it's safe for you to travel on your journey, you're not stagnant. You're growing, you're prospering. You're showing people that despite whether I'm in your environment or not, I'm still gonna proceed. I'm still gonna progress, okay, regardless if you guys help me or not. And that just shows a lot of strength for a lot of you guys. I know sometimes it's annoying because, you have to be the strong one, or you have to be the one to be, the muscle, or whatever the case is, right? And there's this energy that I'm picking up for some of you guys where it's like you may get frustrated, but at the same time, you're also proud of yourself, because no one can say to you that, oh, I did this for the collective, or oh, I helped the collective do this. No, you basically did this on your own, okay? You did this by yourself. You did it on your own. So it's almost like the universe is saying, be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? Be proud of basically how far you've come. Give yourself the compassion that you never were able to receive, okay? Yeah, traveling, movement, the Chariot, the number 7. It says you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. That's what I was saying. You guys are moving forward. So you guys are not stagnant. If you notice, like I said, wheels. This person is on wheels. They're moving. They're traveling. Cats are very significant. I don't know why, even though the cat looks like it's blue, it reminds me of like a black and a white cat, okay? So there's something about movement. Now, funny thing about that too, confirmation with the horn. I just heard a horn very faintly honking. Yesterday, where I live in my apartment on my main floor, it's very funny because yesterday before I came and did the reading in the morning, I seen a white cat. It's a person that lives across from me. They have a white cat. Very friendly, but it doesn't really have a voice. Like when it meows, it's not like a vocal meow. It's like it's just whispering, right? I think it's so cute. So I seen it in the morning and I was playing around with it. Obviously I had to go back home and wash my hands because I think I'm allergic to them, but I do love cats. But I had to go wash my hands. Then I did the reading for you guys. I went back upstairs, did what I had to do. Later on that night, I went to go do laundry, and in the nighttime, this is like about 8 o'clock or something like that, because our laundry room closes pretty early. But about 8 o'clock, I see the cat again. So I'm just like, hey, what's up? So I'm playing with the cat again, stuff like that. But I was able to wash my hands downstairs in the laundromat because they have a sink down there or whatever. But it's just the whole idea that animals may resonate with you. You may see certain cats, dogs, animals, okay, signs and synchronicities from spirit to say you are on the right path, right? Even if it may not look like it, you guys are on the right path. So it says Knight of Cups, romanticize the present moment every chance you get, okay? Seashells could be significant, okay? Somebody could like drinking like, not coffee only, but like those drinks that you get from like outside, like, Tim Hortons or a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts or whatever the case is. Some of you guys could be in this energy, right? If you notice, she has her poetry book, her seashell necklace, or, whatever this is that she's collecting, a seashell in her hand, a drink, and the beach, okay? So even this, like, it looks like a little house, right? Like a beach house. So there's something about you romanticizing life, enjoying the beauties of life as well. Even if this is like you being in nature, or just enjoying like being able to see life in a different perspective. Maybe some of you guys have gone through certain circumstances where it's allowed you to open up your mind a little bit more and see things from a different lens, okay? And that's a good thing to have because it just shows growth. It shows that no matter what other people may say about you or how they show up in your energy, you're always showing up in other people's energy positively. Even if you have discernment, you're still being positive regardless. Okay, so let me see what else I can get here. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please and thank you? Thank you. So it says Knight of Swords, okay? Be ambitious, chase your every dream, okay? So listen, book blogger is significant. You could read a lot of books. This person has a lot of books and glasses and also like a phone in their hand. Okay, so I don't know if you're somebody who posts on social media. Blogging could be significant, making like certain creative posts and stuff, but knowledge is significant, okay? Again, knowledge is key. Now, there's also something that I mentioned to you guys weeks ago with Saturn energy in Aquarius, because Aquarius energy talks about innovations, inventions, astrology, and technology, right? And I literally just seen something online the other day. I don't know how true it is, but I seen it and I'm like, I gotta tell the collective if you guys haven't seen this. You guys know I don't watch the news like that. I get all my source from online, or I do my research if I don't feel like something's right. But I talked to you guys about AI, right? And how AI could be destroying certain things for us. Now, I saw something that there are people using AI to put information in the system, and I talked about it being a Wikipedia because anybody can change it, and they're destroying the books. Okay, so it's almost like destroying the books, destroying knowledge, destroying wisdom, destroying history, the past. So it's almost like, it's like certain people in society don't want us to know the real truth, because we are seeing the truth. The veil is thinning. It's already thinned, right? It's thinned out. But it's like people don't want us to see the truth, what we've already said or what we've already known, especially if you have psychic abilities and you know something is off. They want us to stay stuck and stagnant. They don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know what is going on, the history behind everything. A lot of times cultures and races and religions are separated because of society, okay? And the fact that people don't want communities to come together, join forces, be smart, okay, as a collective, and say, you know what, something is shady about this whole situation, and basically fighting back. They want us to be dumb. I don't know how else to say this without it being like, you know, sugar-coated. They want us to be dumb. People that don't want you to learn or don't want you to succeed or want to hold you back, they want you to stay stagnant, okay? Because you're always seeing the truth, you're speaking your truth. So definitely, if you guys have books, keep those books, okay? Keep those books, put those books in safe places, read up on them, share knowledge, share wisdom, whatever it is that you need to do to show that you are trying to get people to open their eyes even more. Because again, just like me, I might do divination, but then somebody who's like not aware, they may see the video and say, holy crap, you know what, she might be onto something. Let me do some research and look into this. You know what I mean? Like, it's a domino effect, okay? So 5 of Wands, a good coven lets every witch have a say. Okay, so like I said, with knowledge and wisdom, there's something about you, whether this was you in groups of people, you being by yourself and there's a group of, like, around you, every time you spoke up about certain things, it maybe felt like people were trying to shut you down or shun you. And now there's like this energy of, no, you deserve to have a say as well. Everybody can seem to have a say, right? What about you in the collective, right? 9 of Pentacles, pause and savor the results of your success. So yeah, some of you guys could be successful right now. Some of you guys could be in this abundant, type of moment or, energy at this moment. I don't want to say season because everyone's season is different, but you guys are feeling abundant at this time, okay? Definitely take whatever resonates with that, but there is something about you feeling abundant or, appreciating the successes of your life, depending on how far you've come, okay, on your journey. Doesn't matter if it's big or small, it's still a milestone at the end of the day, okay? So it says 8 of Pentacles, sorry, but fairies aren't going to come and do all the work for you. So yeah, there's something about you, being appreciative of your success, but not only that, knowing that things are not going to happen for you overnight, or knowing that things are not going to happen for you just like that, right? Like, you have to put the work in as well. You have to, put the time and the energy and things like that into what you're, you know, pursuing, whether it's a 9 to 5, a project, an interest, it doesn't matter what it is, right? Family, whatever, right? But speaking of 8 of Pentacles, it's like you guys are transforming or going through some type of transformation with rebirth when it comes to you guys stepping into your power, okay? And being grounded at this time, because it's like you guys are working on certain things, right? And whatever it is that you guys are working on, it's showing up in the energy where you guys are showing up as somebody who's very dedicated and, you know, wanting to succeed and wanting to pursue certain things, right? So yeah, the Cozy Witch. It's funny, that's the title of the deck, right? The number 0, and I said cats are significant too. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning, okay, with the roses on the bottom here and then the cat here. So definitely take what resonates with this. Like I said, there's something about you starting over, starting a new beginning, okay, releasing the past, something about people being accountable, or, you know, taking accountability. So yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, if you notice this person's leaving the library, okay, but then this person's crying, it's like, it's okay to cry. So it's almost like, yeah, the Tower, something is going on based on your energy. If you felt like you were disconnected with people in the past, and now you guys have found like a newer energy where you feel a lot more better about what you're going through or what you're working towards, there's something about that being, you know, shown when it comes to like people and people receiving, you know, karma and stuff like that when it comes to dealing with you, people not, you know, being honest about the energy when you were around. But now it's like, now that you're not there, it's like, who do they blame? Who do they snitch on? Who do they complain on? Okay, like, especially if you're innocent in the situation, it's like dealing with bullies that are like grown, or it's like dealing with people who act like they're still in high school. Okay, but I'm gonna end it here. Okay, so definitely take whatever resonates with this. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support as always, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye, guys.